Hello, good morning students. Well, again welcome back to mathematics class, that is class 10th. Now today we will do the revision of the chapter 2 polynomials. Now as we had studied in the previous video lectures about the polynomial, its degree and its rows and relation between coefficients and division algorithm, I will recall points one by one. First, we have to find what is the definition of a polynomial. You all know from your previous classes. I am just recalling it. Polynomial is a combination of terms with non-negative integral powers. Non-negative integral powers means पावर में जो भी इंटीजर होगा डिजिट्स होगा वो नेगेटिव भी नहीं हो सकता है ना फ्रैक्शन हो सकता है. नाउ हाउ वी कैन what do you mean by degree of a polynomial? Degree of a polynomial is the highest power of the variable unit. Now, for example, what is the standard? I am taking the polynomial px equal to a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus etc. plus an x power n, where a0, a1, a2, an etc. all are real numbers. And see, इसमें देखो आप इसका ये पावर मैंने इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर में लिखा है. x0 a0 मीन्स a0 x पावर 0, a1 x पावर 1, 2, 3 लास्ट में n. तो इसका हाईएस्ट पावर क्या हो गया? n. So that the degree of this polynomial is n, since its highest degree is n. But the one condition is very essential: the coefficient of the highest power can't be 0. That is, n not be 0, not equal to 0. What happens if n not equal to 0? Equal to 0. If n becomes 0, this term gets vanished. Then the previous term has the degree n minus 1. So that this polynomial will be converted to a polynomial of degree n minus 1. This is about the introduction of polynomial. Now we have to see how we can classify the polynomial on the basis of degree. You know the classification of the polynomial on the basis of terms in your previous classes. Here we have to see how we can classify the polynomial on the basis of degree. First one is the polynomial of having degree 1 is called linear polynomial. And second is, and its standard form is px equal to ax plus b. In each standard form, the highest degrees coefficient should not be 0, as I have told in this step. Now, quadratic polynomial is a polynomial of degree 2 and standard form is ax square plus bx plus c. Now, third one is cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial is a polynomial of degree 3. Now, can you say its standard form, as you all know it? The standard form of this polynomial, cubic polynomial, is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Again, the condition is essential. The coefficient of highest power should not be 0. And next one is biquadratic polynomial. Biquadratic polynomial is a polynomial of degree 4. Likewise, in the previous case, we can write its standard form as ax power 4 plus bx cube plus cx square plus dx plus e. And further, if it is having degree 5, you can call it as polynomial degree 5, polynomial degree 6, etc. Now, first of all, we have to see what is the nature of graph of linear polynomial. Linear means line. The word linear is derived from the word line. The graph of linear polynomial will be always a straight line. And like this. Maybe like this. It is not necessarily like this. Or maybe ax plus, it can touch here like that. Otherwise, it can be parallel to x-axis, parallel to y-axis. Then what do you mean by quadratic polynomial? Quadratic polynomial is polynomial of degree 2. That means the graph of this will be just like the parabola, or it must have how many zeros? Before that, I just want to clear your previous knowledge. What is the relationship between degree and zero of a polynomial? Degree of a polynomial is equal to number of zeros. Linear polynomial has only one zero, while quadratic has two zeros and cubic has 3 zeros like that. Now, without finding the zeros of any polynomial, by graphically how we can find number of zeros. For that, so I am drawing different types of graph. One graph I am drawing like this, second graph is like this, third one is like this. Now, suppose that you are given the graph of the polynomial, say px. Graph is given in terms of x. Since it is in terms of x, in order to find the number of zeros of this polynomial, you have to find number of point of intersection of the graph with x-axis. मतलब आपको पहले देखना है किस वेरिएबल में आपको पोलिनोमियल दे रखा है. ये पोलिनोमियल आपको दे रखा है x वेरिएबल में. सो आपको नंबर ऑफ जीरोस फाइंड आउट करने के लिए ग्राफ x एक्सिस में कितने बार इंटरसेक्ट करेंगे देखेंगे. देखिए कितने बार इंटरसेक्ट कर रहे हैं, 3 टाइम्स. तो कितने जीरोस हो गए? इट हैज 3 जीरो. 3 zeros means which type of polynomial? Cubic one. Now see again this one. See, this form is called parabolic form, and actually this graph is touching x-axis 2 times because we can't show it minutely. And parabolic, the graph is on the shape of parabolic form, and it should be quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. And parabolic form you will study briefly in your higher classes. Now, since it has 2 zeros, it is quadratic polynomial. See, now in this one, see, this is the graph. Is this graph touches x-axis? No. So that this polynomial has no zero here. If I draw the graph like this, see, this polynomial graph is touching x-axis at one point, so that it can be which type of polynomial? Linear polynomial. In this way, without drawing graph, without finding zeros, you can find the number of zeros of the graph, number of zeros of the polynomial from the graph by finding the point of intersection of x-axis if it is given in variable x. If it is given in the variable y, you have to find the point of intersection of the graph with y-axis. If it is y, it has 1 0. If it is y-axis, it has no zero since it passes through origin. If it is of y-axis, it has 1 0. It is in the form of, if it is given in the variable y, again it has 1 0, like that. This is the relation. In this way, we can find number of zeros of the polynomial of any degree but without finding zero graphically. I hope that you have understood this much that we have recapitulated today. Now, the next topic we will revise in the next class. Thank you very much.